Most people think the rich win because they earn more. They don't. They just split their money differently. And if you don't understand this split, your paycheck will never scale, no matter how much you make. There's a simple rule behind it. It's not complicated, but quietly builds wealth on autopilot. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. Step 1. The 75% rule. Control before lifestyle. Here's where most people lose. They let lifestyle decide their income. The elite do the opposite. They cap spending at 75% maximum. Everything fits inside that number. Rent, food, travel, subscriptions, fun money. And here's the twist. It's not about being cheap. It's about forcing decisions. I once had dinner with self-made millionaires after a major event. You'd expect champagne, right? Instead, they were comparing menu prices, asking about discounts, splitting the bill down to the cent. That's when it clicked. Wealth isn't about showing money. It's about respecting it. Before you swipe your card, ask one question. What is the real value here? That morning coffee that boosts your energy and productivity? Worth it. The oversized SUV that impresses strangers for a week? Probably not. Science calls it hedonic adaptation. Big purchases excite you briefly. Then they become normal. Then they become invisible. But the payment stays. If you manage to spend only 60% instead of 75%, that extra 15% becomes power. And we'll use that power in a minute. Step 2. The 10% rule. Your lifeline fund. Now we build protection. At least 10% of everything you earn goes into a safety buffer. Not for vacations. Not for shopping. For real emergencies. Car accidents. Medical bills. Job loss. Unexpected disasters. More than half of people can't cover a $1,000 emergency. That's not a money problem. That's a system problem. 8 years ago, I totaled my car in another state. Repair cost, $15,000. No warning. No preparation. Except I had my emergency fund. No loans. No debt. No panic. Just transfer. Solved. Here's the formula. Calculate your essential monthly expenses. Multiply by 5. If you need $3,000 per month to survive, your target is $15,000. Once that number is hit, you stop feeding it, and you move that 10% to the next phase. Also, don't park this money in a low-interest bank account. If your bank pays 0.5%, you're losing to inflation. High-yield accounts paying 4 to 5% turn $10,000 into $400 plus per year instead of $50. Same money, smarter placement. Step 3. The 15% rule, the wealth engine. This is where freedom is built. At least 15% goes into investments. Because income makes you stable. Assets make you wealthy. You can spend your paycheck and still get richer. If assets refill it. 2 powerful tools. First, Roth IRA. You invest money that's already taxed. But the growth? Tax-free forever. Peter Thiel reportedly turned his Roth IRA into billions. Second, 401k. Pre-tax contributions reduce your taxable income now. An employer match? That's free money. If you earn $60,000 and contribute 5%, your company might add thousands more instantly. That's an automatic return most investments can't beat. What you invest in? Keep it simple. Index funds, ETFs, broad market exposure. Instead of betting on one company, you own hundreds. Historically, markets average 8 to 10% per year. Invest $200 per month for 40 years at 10%. That turns $96,000 into over $1 million. That's not hype. That's math plus time. The elite don't chase shortcuts. They automate consistency. 75 rule isn't rigid. It's a structure. 75% keeps lifestyle controlled. 10% keeps you protected. 15% builds your future. Most people increase spending when income rises. The wealthy increase assets. Same paycheck, different split, different future. Now the real question. When your next paycheck hits, will you split differently? If this made sense, the next video breaks down the 10 silent money traps that destroy wealth, even for high earners. Watch that next. Let's build this the smart way.